Greetings to all and welcome to this episode of Nagaya Today. And thank you again for giving me the privilege to have you with us this evening. To those who are joining us for the first time, I'm Hui Hui, Chief Communication Officer from Nagaya Technologies Private Limited. Nice to meet you. And those who have been with us in the previous episode, thank you. I'm delighted to see you again. So before we get started, to ensure that everyone can hear us clearly throughout the session, we will put all participants on muted mode. So at any point, if you'd like to raise a question or tell us your opinion, please use the chat to send us the private message. We will get back to you on that. And in the event of any technical disruption, main points of today's discussion will be typed out in the chat section. So you may like to refer there if you couldn't hear us clearly at certain points. And also, do not hesitate to let others know that you agree or you like something that they have said by clapping or giving them the thumbs up at any point, okay? This will greatly motivate them. Thank you. So allow me to go through the flow for today. First, I will touch on the company's updates, then followed by the exclusive interview that we have with the Vice President from Sesung Corporation. And next, we will touch on the main topic for today. And today, we are very, very honored to have our Chief of Digital Media to join us for an impromptu session. He will tell us something exciting, so stay tuned for that. And lastly, we will go through some reminders and also to have the group photo taking session to end today's episode. All right, so let's get started, shall we? So let me go through the updates first. Today I'm using a new feature that Zoom has, so give me a while. Okay, can anybody see me? Right, so the first update I have here for this evening is the current price of Nagaya coin, which is at USD 2.06, up from USD 1.90 2 weeks ago about. So I hope you have already bought yours, and do stay tuned for our email notification to inform you of the next price adjustment, which will release 2 weeks prior the effective date. Concurrently, we will be posting the announcement on our official Telegram channels, so please follow us there if you haven't done so. And the second update I have here is about the social media contest that we are currently running. So it's known as Nagaya Holder Stories. Actually, till now, we have received a lot of entries from our Nagaya holders, and our management team and I were truly amazed by their creativity and their originality. It's really, really very good. Kudos to all of you who have submitted. Thank you. So for those of you who are not too sure what this contest is about, basically it's for you to share your Nagaya stories in the form of video, writing, or photos. So once you have created your content, you can actually submit your entries to either of these 3 channels. First, we have our Instagram account, which is at nagaya.official, or you can send us via Twitter. We have our account here at Nagaya Official without the dot. And lastly, you can also email us your creation. It's support@nagaya.co, right? We hope to receive your entries real soon. There's no closing date to this contest, so please feel free to send to us as and when you have the creation. All right, thank you. So we shall move on to the main topic for today's episode. After the last previous episode whereby we shared the news that Nagaya coins were accepted as a collateral for the purchase of retail space at Lala Square in Sesung City, South Korea. We received queries from Nagaya holders that they are curious to know what drives Sesung Corporation Limited to make this inaugural decision. And hence, our Korea team managed to arrange an exclusive interview with the Vice President himself from Sesung Corporation Limited to provide us some clarification on this. And we would like to offer special thanks to our Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Chong, for coordinating this interview, and also our Customer Service Manager in Korea, Ms. Choi, for conducting it. Thank you. Thank you very much. So before I show you the video, let me have a chat with Ms. Choi to find out more about this exclusive interview with Mr. Park himself. So may I invite Yoonjin?
Yes.
Hi, good evening, Yoonjin.
Good
Happy
evening.
to see you again. And thank you
Yes,
very
right.
much for conducting this interview for us. As mentioned in Nagaya Today 2 episode earlier, the acceptance of cryptocurrency as a collateral for property transaction is considered the first in Korea so far. Am I right to say this?
Yes, right. We were very excited to share the news when we signed the contract with Sesung in June. And we know that a lot of our Nagaya holders are interested to understand more about this contract and the meaning it holds to us. There, we decided to have an interview with Mr. Park himself to tell us more about his view.
Yes, that was a great initiative. As I understand, the interview was conducted in Korean language to help our audience in understanding the content of this interview. Perhaps I should just clarify some points. So first, you would find out from Mr. Park that the reasons for having a digital currency payment system in Lala Square, and also he would share the upcoming plans that both companies would have.
Yes, right. Also, Mr. Park would tell us why Sesung chose Nagaya as the main digital currency for the shopping mall. And he has some exciting collaboration plans with Nagaya Technologies too.
It's awesome. Let us move to this much anticipated video, shall we?
Yes, of course.
All right. Please bear with me for a few seconds while I'll share the video.
안녕하세요. 나가야 테크놀로지 서비스 담당자 최윤진입니다. 오늘은 피포 라라 스퀘어 최고 경영자를 모셨습니다. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드립니다.
안녕하세요. 나가야 회원 여러분. 저희 회사는 한국에 있는 세종시에 한국의 새로운 행정수도를 만들고 있는 도시에서 쇼핑몰을 건축하고 있는 세성이라는 회사의 부사장으로 있는 박대영이라고 합니다. 만나서 굉장히 반갑습니다.
네, 가상화폐를 쇼핑몰 내 결제수단으로 채택하신 이유가 있을까요?
저희 회사에서는 이제 개인적으로도 그렇고 저희 회사 방침도 앞으로 전 세계의 흐름은 가상화폐 쪽 또는 전자화폐 쪽으로 흘러갈 거라고 저희는 확신하고 있습니다. 그래서 그 중에 가장 안정적인 코인들을 저희도 찾고 있고 또 추가로도 계속 검토를 하고 있지만 그 중에 나가야 코인 같은 경우에는 니켈 광산이라는 자산을 담보해서 발행하는 코인이다 보니까 그리고 다들 아시겠지만 니켈이라는 광석 자체가 앞으로 4차 산업 혁명 시기에 핵심 금속이다 보니까 광물이다 보니까 저희는 그걸 기반으로 한 나가야 코인을 굉장히 매력적으로 보고 있습니다. 물론 저희가 극복해야 될 또 부분도 있습니다. 전 세계 각국의 국가들이 전자화폐에 대해서 다들 검토하고 있고 또 두려워하는 면도 있다 보니까
네.
법적인 선행이 따라야겠지만 우리는 한국에서 법으로 허용하는 범위 내에서는 나가야 코인을 적극적으로 도입해서
네.
저희 쇼핑몰이 가능하면 가장 성공적으로 활용할 수 있는 모범적인 사례가 되게 하려고 저희는 돌입하게 됐습니다.
나가야와 세성이 함께할 향후 계획에 대해서 말씀해 주실 수 있을까요?
네, 이거는 이제 제가 꿈꿔보는 얘기인데요. 저희 나가야 코인이 앞으로 저희 라라스퀘어에서만이라도 기존에 쓰시던 화폐 이상의 편리함과 그리고 기존에 쓰시던 어떤 지불 수단보다도 편리하게 사용하실 수 있게끔 저희가 추구하는 목표를 갖고 있습니다. 물론 아까도 말씀드렸던 법이 허용하는 범위를 따라가야 되겠지만 저희는 최대한 사용자 입장에서 그리고 나가야 코인의 회원 입장에서 어떻게 하면 편리하게 쇼핑을 하실 수 있고 편리하게 생활하실 수 있는 일을 모두 다 도입해보고 하는 목표를 갖고 있습니다. 그래서 앞으로는 저희 쇼핑몰에서 환전도 하실 수 있고 또 거기에서 가장 편하게 사용하실 수 있는 방법을 나가야 코인 본사하고도 꾸준히 그리고 계속 끊임없이 노력을 하고 연구를 해갈 계획입니다.
Hi. My sincere apology for the technical hiccup earlier on in showing the video. I hope most of you could view it smoothly from your end. But no need to worry. We will upload this video on our YouTube channel shortly after this episode. So that was actually a very insightful interview, and we greatly appreciate Yoonjin for bringing it to us from Korea. And also thank you for the photos to show us the status of the construction of the Lala Square.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. So Yoonjin, what were your first thoughts after interviewing with Mr. Park?
I am looking forward to a positive future with Sesung and Nagaya. And then I had good time with a good person in Sejong City. I want to visit again.
I see. Thank you. So I believe gaining acceptance as a collateral in this deal by a Korean company is indeed an affirmation to Nagaya's value potential, which brings us to the topic of today, which is the utilities of cryptocurrencies. So coincidentally, today is when El Salvador actually implemented Bitcoin as its legal tender. So, as always, there are two sides to any one issue. With this major move, we have seen a lot of discussion going on and as well as debates about the pros and cons of accepting Bitcoin as the legal tender. So I feel that this resonates with today's topic. A majority of the cryptocurrency out there in the market are created to possess functionality like acting as stores of value, trading on their price movements, and using it as a payment tool, just to list a few. Using the pioneer of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, as an example, it was created with the primary function to be used as a digital payment system. But now it has become, I believe, a little bit too volatile to be used for that purpose. However, it has otherwise benefited crypto traders due to this very own volatile nature. So as a hybrid crypto asset, Nagaya aims to have all these utilities mentioned above and more. So just to recap the 6 utilities for Nagaya coins. First is to be kept as a crypto asset. And second, to provide convenience in terms of peer-to-peer transfer. And thirdly, which is the most anticipated, is to be able to trade in marketplaces, which I hope will take place soon, early next year. And the fourth would be to be used as a payment method, and also to be used in a peer-to-peer loan. And lastly, because of the gold backup for each coin, you can also withdraw the gold based on the value behind it. So today we have our Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Chong, to tell us more about the utilities of cryptocurrency. Good evening, Mr. Chong. Thank you for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, I believe you had just ended a meeting with an investor earlier on. So thank you very much for squeezing your time to join us. Thank you.
Okay.
So before we get started, for most of you who are subscribed to our Telegram channel, you would have participated in our poll related to the question on what is the most valid feature of a cryptocurrency. And we actually see a high percentage of our Nagaya holders having the preference to keep cryptocurrency as a store of value. So, Mr. Chong, I would like to know your opinion on the one feature that you feel is essential for a cryptocurrency to gain traction with investors.
Okay. We can say as like the payment. We can say as like the investment for the future, the increase the value. Yeah, and sometimes can inheritance more safely, but all the kind is the most of cryptocurrency desire dream, right? So commonly, if it can use as like the payment, as like the cryptocurrency, or as like the inheritance, at that needed some condition. First,
so maybe you can tell us more.
As like this, I don't know what kind of country, but one of the Africa country, a guy visit Korea or Indonesia or Singapore, and he wants to pay you that currency, but you don't know where about this currency is worthy or not, then you cannot accept, right?
Yes, that's right. I guess that's the main concern of all business owners or merchants.
Yes. So okay, have to nominate, right? Have to nominate. On the market. Then we can find easily what is this currency, right?
Yes.
This is first. Second, if you get this coin and instead of your service or product, if you are not sure for the value of next day or next hour, next week, how you can keep it? It means at least if we need payment or keep as a asset, this have to get value. Yeah,
So we
and
have to ensure that it has an intrinsic value first.
yeah, value. This value can buy credit or asset. Okay. Before the time, the currency with countries as like US dollar, as like Singapore dollar, yeah, this currency start based with gold. But now no more gold, just by the credit of country, right?
Yes.
But yeah, how we can check about the credit of cryptocurrency? Not easy, right? Yeah. So at least if this cryptocurrency have to use a payment tool or the keep the value for the next for the time later, means need with asset.
Right. So you need to back up with assets.
Asset.
To keep the value.
Just we choose the gold, right? Yes. But can choose by the sometimes can choose by the land, can choose by the most famous one, something building can, right? But we just choose just a common tool, gold. This is the first condition. Second condition, have to stable with the price.
Oh, okay. So since you mentioned this point, on one hand, we want to have a stable value trend, but on the other hand, we also have a group of people who wants the value to increase.
Yes.
So how should we balance them?
Okay. As a payment, cannot mention about increase the value. You know, increase the value is normally based on gold price increase, right? Okay. Yes, the Nagaya a little bit different. Not only increase the value of the gold, and also the profit by the project, right? But I want to say just a normal condition. Okay. No, at the normal condition, yeah. If the value of the gold increase is more good. But for the payment, don't need concern about the increase or not. Just I can keep as a money, as like money. Just I want to keep the value. So
at that point of transaction, at least to maintain that value.
Yeah, because all of us don't want to lost value in short time. Then cannot use it as a payment.
Yeah. So, like I mentioned earlier, Bitcoin is a very good example. It was created with the intent in mind, but over 10 years of time, it become a little bit not suitable to be used for that.
Yes. So, actually, the El Salvador case is best, most testimonial. Yeah, just a test field, you know. Yeah, cannot make sure for this will be settled well or not.
So the whole world is actually looking at this example to see whether it can work or it will break.
Yes, just for the test. Okay, so first condition is have to keep value. Secondary condition have to easily change another currency. It means if I want to Korean won, if I want to change Bitcoin, or if I want to change with another currency, have to change easily.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's
to
like
have the convenience of exchanging into other currencies.
yes. This is one. Yeah, this is the basic condition for the utility of payment. So example, we contract with Lala Square, right? Okay, contract for what? Yeah, we contract for install exchange office. Means all shop in the mall. Don't worry for exchanging. With our Nagaya cryptocurrency to Korean currency. Can easily withdraw, can easily exchange without worry for the value change.
To at least have the basic stability to be used as currency.
And the secondary, how can I say? Secondary for the movement, the personal asset. If I bring my money to another country, a lot of conditions belong me, in terms of me.
Yes, a lot of restrictions.
Yes. But if we think, by the law, by the war, or by some disaster or something, if we need move to another country, our money more safety and easily, how we can? Cryptocurrency also one of solution, right?
Yes.
But
commonly.
just change, just also change some condition. It's like this. Okay, if the certain country bankrupt, then someone bring this currency of this country to another country and want to exchange that country's currency. Who can accept?
Nobody wants to accept, I'm sure.
Yes. Even this one also, even maybe still Nagaya also same, right? But if we understand this Nagaya, backed by the gold, real asset, then can accept, right? It means you can bring the money, coin, made by the gold. It's like
Because
this.
that is, sorry.
No. It's like this. If you want to keep their asset with any place, any condition, also one of utility, but need by the asset and value. Okay.
So as in, it's dependent on the characteristic of the cryptocurrency itself, whether it can maximize this utility.
Yes. And And third, after easier movement, after the can think the safety of value. Yeah, we can think increase the value also. That time, it's like this, you know, if someone make the coin with some very famous picture, it's like Picasso or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, if people believe if I keep this one with a long time, will be increased. Then, yeah, very worth, right?
Right. Something like
But-
antiques.
But have to consider about this. If you keep this, this value increase is less than the increase of the price of market. How can I say? Inflation.
Inflation.
Inflation rate. If the value increase rate is less than the inflation rate, then not much worth it.
Yes.
Yeah, so have to compare. Why we like the gold? Yeah, most of case gold, yeah, gold increase the value rate is a little bit higher than, yeah, the inflation rate.
Yeah. There's always a reason why gold is considered as a hedging tool against inflation.
Yes. It's like this. And after the Nagaya, so many cryptocurrency will come out based on the real project also.
Yes.
Yeah. That time, have to consider about the rate.
The
Yeah.
rate.
Yeah, increasing value rate.
Okay.
And I have to think about this. How it's like the currency a lot in the world, right? Not only the cryptocurrency, currency a lot of in the world. But normally US dollar or Japan dollar. Yeah, so some of currency can useful certain countries, right?
Okay, I guess what you want to say is that certain currencies are always recognized by most of the people.
Yes.
And what's the reason behind it?
Yes. So, I can say about, I have to say about the Nagaya. If Nagaya want to keep long time and the most trustable, the currency method needed the make new value as like this. If maybe if 1 kg of nickel is 1 Nagaya. It's like this. One gram of gold is 1 Nagaya. It's like this. Yeah. So if someone mention about a certain industry method and compare with Nagaya, naturally, then more worthy, right?
So I guess you are trying to say the plans for the company is actually to make Nagaya similar like US dollar to be recognized worldwide by everyone.
Yes.
That kind of standard.
Yes. Yeah. So it can be most good utility for the future.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I guess to summarize, in your opinion, the most important feature is to actually for the cryptocurrency to maintain and even increase its value,
Yes.
right? And not
Yes.
decrease.
Yes.
So that we can,
no. Yeah, sometimes it can decrease also.
a little bit, right? Just a slight
yeah,
fluctuations.
Yeah, have to stable.
Right. So for them to maintain this kind of value growth trend, we can more or less build up the reputation, and for it to be recognized as similar to US dollar in terms of the world of currencies, right?
Yes, yes. So with this, first, with this, yeah, how to do? It means, okay, already based on the value, right? Then have to market have to accept first. Yeah, first evidence is Lala Square. Lala Square, start to accept as a payment tool, right?
Yes, I guess we need at least one company to get other companies to start believing and trusting in Nagaya.
Yeah, and in Korea already ready for the service Nagaya holder. If Nagaya holder visit in Korea, we are ready for certain service field as like the medical, as like the coffee shop, restaurant. Make environment for the for accept as like a payment.
The ecosystem to accept Nagaya as payment.
Yes, and not only offline, but also we planned to use for an online the shopping platform.
Sounds promising. Yeah, very, very exciting plans that you share with us.
Maybe over than 70% we can make realize still now.
Okay, would it be like can it be on concurrent with the us entering the exchanges?
Just my guess, my personal guess. We can open the even for the testimonial, open the same time with the go to exchanger.
Okay, we will wait for the good news, and we shall announce it.
Because I already discussed and make sure for the Nagaya Mall in the certain up online shopping mall in Asia.
For the e-commerce platform.
Yes.
That's good.
That's I will show you later.
Yeah, you can show us later.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for this exciting piece of news. So, for those in the audience who are experienced crypto traders or investors, I should say, I guess they should be already aware that cryptocurrencies with utility are a smart investment for the long haul, as concurred by several industry experts like yourself. So I guess we are expecting a brighter future of Nagaya with all the upcoming projects.
Because we have to think about this. All of concern the all of company shops. Not only concerned about the Nagaya. They are concerned about the what doing with the Nagaya company, Nagaya technology. So they getting realize how so good business company. Based on this trust, they getting getting accept with for the Nagaya as a asset or as a tool of payment.
Yes, I see a sharp increase in the number of Nagaya holders actually since the start from now. I believe the company has already put in a lot of effort in building the confidence in Nagaya for them. So I guess for all our management members, we all make it happen for Nagaya and their holders.
Yes, but actually, I can feel honor of myself. Be with our great teams.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I must say that we have a great team. Although
Yes.
some areas we are still learning, because cryptocurrency is still considered a new thing to most people in the world.
Yes.
We are all learning.
And you know,
yes.
Sorry, honestly, Nagaya is the pioneer for the cryptocurrency field.
Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah, it means okay. Before the time, any kind of cryptocurrency company didn't do real project. It means okay. I attention some of the presentation placed with a certain cryptocurrency. Yeah, they are not clarify with what they do with business. Just make the cloud green, and they try to tell us how you can earn money only.
Okay.
Right? But fortunately, why I say I'm very honored be in here, because our company wanted to be a check, wanted to be as a normal company. This company wants to grow up for the future. Just the method is cryptocurrency. Yeah, so I can say our company is a pioneer. Also testimonial for the new concept of business. And even we are not many members, but we're doing great.
Yes, like they say, slow and steady.
Yes.
Right? So I hope Nagaya as a company will bring more firsts to all the holders. We will create more firsts for them and for us. So thank you very much, Mr. Chung. I really appreciate you offering your enticing views on these utilities of cryptocurrency. So I think we can share more in the next coming episode on how we can maximize the utilities of cryptocurrency, or maybe in the context of Nagaya, right? So thank you very much, Mr. Zhong, for tonight. So I think most of you are expecting we have a second special guest for this evening, our Chief of Digital Media, Mr. Nitish B. Gyanchandani, whom we call Danny. Good evening, Danny.
Good evening, Professor Jung. Good evening, Miss Hui Hui. Good evening, Mrs. Choi.
Oh yes, I believe we have our COO as well, Miss Yuli.
Good evening, Miss Yuli.
Thank you for joining us. So First, I must thank you for taking the time to attend this episode of Nagaya Today. And I believe 2 weeks ago, there was a hype among the Indonesia Nagaya holders about a live podcast where our CEO was featured with Indonesia's leading business coach.
Correct.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the podcast was conducted in Bahasa Indonesia, so we can't really understand much about it. But could you just let us know the gist of this podcast and what are some of the key takeaways that we should take note of?
Sure. So thank you so much for the opportunity, Ms. Hui. Good evening, everyone. So basically, 2 weeks ago, our CEO, Mr. Johannes Chandra, was actually invited on 2 sessions. The first one was a live talk show. The second one was a podcast that was pre-recorded. And the topic was everything that revolves around cryptocurrency and its utilities. Now, it's funny because when we had our initial talk, when we had our initial conversation, by the way, his name is Mr. Tom MC Iple. He is featured as the Indonesia's #1 business coach, and we got connected to Mr. Tom, and he heard not only our concept of Nagaya that he was really happy to hear about. It's also our CEO's vision of crypto assets that really make him surprised, that really make him excited. So he asked us a lot of questions, and we discussed a lot of topics, including the topics of crypto, including the topics of how it can be a potential investment for the future. What is mining about? What is what is blockchain about? And it was amazing, Ms. Hui, that our CEO was able to give not just general, broad answers, but also really in-depth knowledge of not just cryptocurrency, but also the technology behind crypto and where it is heading forward. So it's a really amazing session. And we also received a lot of positive feedbacks from our members. And we are working on our media team. Of course, like we have some really amazing people in the media team. We are working on putting subtitles on the videos so more people around the world can actually enjoy the contents, Miss Vivi.
That was what I was about to ask. So because it would be a pity if the podcast everything is just in one language.
Absolutely.
We should be able to share it to the world.
Absolutely.
And I'm very proud that our company and our CEO had actually caught the attention of the leading business coach in Indonesia for the concept of Nagaya.
Correct. And one thing that I forgot to mention was that one thing that he told us was most of the crypto CEOs that he speak with do not really have an in-depth knowledge of the technology. Some of the crypto experts that he interviewed has that in-depth knowledge of the technology, but not the business concept. But Mr. Johannes Chandra was able to elaborate both from the business point of view, the economy, and also from the crypto and technology point of view. So it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I guess Nagaya being a hybrid crypto asset, I guess we also need a hybrid team behind it to make it happen, right?
Definitely, yes. Yeah, we can actually put it that way. Yeah. Hybrid CEO.
Hybrid CEO, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing this with us. It really boosts the confidence of all our Nagaya holders knowing this. Very proud to be a holder.
Sure, Miss Hui, if it's okay, I would like to share a 15 seconds clip, of the interview. No, don't worry, not 15 minutes.
All right. I will allow 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Yes,
not
please.
More. 1 second, let me just share the screen.
Thank you.
Okay, here it is.
Jadi ini sebenarnya sebuah revolusi. Nah, semua orang tuh maunya keuntungan tinggi, resiko rendah. Tapi maunya cepat.
Nah,
udah muncul.
Oke. Ada nggak bukti bahwa kripto itu bisa bikin kaya? Itu pertanyaan.
Oh, ada banget, Mas.
So if you'd like to watch more, it's on YouTube channel, and maybe we can share the link in the Telegram, and we're going to put subtitles on it so everybody can watch it.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be awesome. I'm sure many people will be waiting to see it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Danny.
Thank
for
you.
sharing
Thank
this
you so
with
much.
us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So before we come to the end for today's session, again, we will have a group photo taking session. So may I invite Miss Choi to show us the popular pose that she demonstrated to us the last time. Miss Choi? Okay, so let's all switch on your videos. Yeah, I guess we have a lot of people today. Right, okay, so we shall start now.
I will show you the famous pose in Korea. Put your hands on your face. Looks like heart. And then kimchi.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, kimchi. Okay, just a moment. Let me save it first. I'm sorry, it's a little bit laggy, so please bear with me. All right, so we have the next one. Miss Choi, please, again. 1, 2, 3.
2, 3. Kimchi.
Right. Okay. I think that's about it. So thank you again for everyone for joining us tonight. And also thank you, a big thank you to our CMO, Miss Choi, and Mr. Danny, as well as Miss Yuli, for joining us. Thank you for your time, and we hope to see you in the next episode in October. And just a reminder, on other Tuesdays, we still have our English presentation led by our Chief of Digital Media, Mr. Danny. So please be sure to tune in to that. And yeah, I guess that's about it. And remember to follow us on our social media as well as our Telegram channel if you haven't done so, because we will be posting a lot of updates. And like what our CMO has shared, a lot of great news will be coming your way soon. So stay tuned. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Take care.